Hello and welcome. Welcome to this fabulous community, and welcome to the training that will be starting next week, Becoming a Diamond, Unleash Your Purpose. I am so excited to be here with you this evening. My name is Sabrina, for those of you who don't know. And as you're hopping on, would love for you to say hello. Let me know where you're coming in from, where you're watching from, and would love to hear from you. What are you most excited about, or what are you hoping to learn about in the training next week as we dive deep and we dive in to help you, get clarity on your vision, on your purpose, to set you up for success in all areas of your life. I'm really excited for this training next week. I wanted to come on here this evening just to let you know a little bit about who I am. Who is this Sabrina that you've been seeing in this group? But also I want to set you up so that you can take advantage of the training next week, so that you can prepare yourself, you can ensure that you have everything all ready to go, so that when the training starts on Monday, you're good to go, you know what to expect, and you're excited and you're looking forward to it. So really just wanted to give a quick intro into who I am, what to expect for next week, and how you can prepare to really make the most out of this training. And so for those of you who don't know who I am, or perhaps you may not have heard my story, I am a mom of two beautiful little children. Gabriella is 8.5 years old, Mateo is 6.5 years old, and they and my family, my husband, they are really what drives me. They're what drives me to do what I do, because I have this, real desire to be able to illustrate to them, especially my children, that they can achieve anything their heart's desires if they go into it with their heart and with the proper mindset. Really want to set them up for success for their future. And how can I do that? What better way than to model that for them? And so that's what drives me. That's part of my purpose. But the other part of my purpose is I've always had this tug, that I've wanted to help others. I'm a social worker by profession. I've been in the industry and have been doing social work for 20 plus years. I've had a private practice for several years. And so have always had this innate desire to help others, but really wanted to do more and be more. I felt that it wasn't enough. And I invested back into myself, and I took a sought-after leadership training through the Proctor Gallagher Institute called Thinking into Results. And this has shifted my whole trajectory. It really and truly has. So I have, individuals, they say they have education, they have all this training, but they're not seeing success. And what I learned in this program is something that they do not teach in schools. They do not, and they really should. And it really teaches you about the power of the mind. It teaches you about the power of the mind and the power of your heart. So following your mind and attaching that to the feeling, so that you can manifest literally anything that you want. If you learn how to harness this power, if you learn it, abundance will come to you. And you will want to give abundance in return. It really is truly powerful. And so that's a little bit about who I am. That's a little bit about where I come from, what expertise, what abilities I bring. And I just really felt it's important for you to know that. And if you have any questions, I am an open book. So drop it in the comments below. Would love to hear from you. And so for next week, What is important that you do? Well, in this post, in this live video, first and foremost, I dropped a link to a free workbook. It's really, really important that you download this workbook because it will be your guide to the whole workshop next week. And there is so much resources, so much value in this workbook that it will really, really get you to dive deep and to reflect on everything in your life. And it gives you a guide of what we're going to be talking about every single day of the week next week. So as soon as you're done watching this video, click on that link and get your free workbook, which is my gift to you. That's the first thing. The second thing is you want to register for this event. Really, really important. That way you can be kept up to date about any special announcements that may be coming down. So it's really important for you to register for this event. Thirdly, there is a giveaway that is happening in this community. I am gifting $250 at the end of this training. And the details for that giveaway is in the group. It's in the group. And so what I have done for all of you and what I will continue to do throughout the week is we will be organizing this training within the units of this group. So right now in Unit 1, everything you need to know to prepare yourself for the training next week, everything you need to know about the giveaway, registering for the workshop, and then this welcome video with the workbook will be posted in Unit 1. And starting on Monday, I will be going live in this group at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Saturday, there will not be a live video. There will be an accountability post here in the group. And then on Sunday, I will be going on for the final live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And all of these lives will be available on replay. They will be organized in the units of this group. And so if you happen to miss the live, just go into the unit tab of the group and you will be able to find it there. The other thing that's really important to note is that the training will only be available for a short period of time at the end of this week coming up. And so it will not be available in the group forever. It will be kept up for a few more days and then it will be removed. So it's really important for you to note that so that you can go back and watch the replays of the video. It's really, really important. And so what will we be talking about? We are going to really, really get into some important topics when it comes to mindset and when it comes to setting you up for success in all areas of your life. This just does not just apply to your professional life, to your career if you're an entrepreneur. It certainly does, but it can be applied to all facets and to all areas. And in fact, what I would say to each and every one of you is when I immerse myself into this material, yes, I saw the gains in my professional career, in my income, absolutely 100%. But the gains that I achieved in my relationships, in my parenting, in how I view myself, oh my goodness, it was just unbelievable. And that to me is richer than the amount of money that I make. Those riches are the riches that are so, so important. Because if you do not have a positive self-image, if you do not have good relationships with those around you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter what amount of material things you have in this world. You will not be truly happy. So I really will ask you to go into this training with an open mind. I want you to think big. I want you to think big. I don't want you to start allowing those voices in your head to say, no, that's not achievable. No, you will never get there. No, we need to turn those internal voices off. We need to turn them off. I want you to really, really dig deep and think about what it is that you want for yourself in your life. What is it that you really and truly desire? You really and truly want. Not what anybody else thinks you should have. Not what anybody else is telling you you can and cannot do. What do you want? I want you to think about that. And so to prepare yourself for Monday, I am going to ask you to start writing things down. I want you to take a piece of paper, your journal, and write things down. My name is Sabrina. What does Sabrina want professionally, in relationships, in your life? Write it all down. Don't second guess, just whatever comes to your mind. Nothing is too big. So that is my homework for each and every one of you before we get into this training on Monday. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to talk about attitude and persistence. We're going to talk about gratitude and auto-suggestion and the power of the mind. We're going to talk about trusting your intuition and pushing past those fears. Oh, that's such a huge thing. Huge, huge. We're going to be talking about the power of decision making. And I am going to be interviewing a special guest in this group who has successfully applied this material and has built a 7-figure business in less than a year. She has manifested her dreams. And so we're going to talk about that. We're going to discover how can we use the power of the mind to manifest what we truly want. It's going to be an impactful week. It's going to be a transformative week. I can't wait to see you all there. Appreciate you, Sabrina.